most dangerous podcast. We gonna be in the building with good, man. They can't what's going down, man. Let's get it.
What's good?
Hundo up in this thing.
Hundo.
We ain't out.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out.
What's up?
It's time to wake up the neighbors.
Wake them up, wake them up.
Wednesday, you know what's going down, man. Hey,
Salute.
Jay Kemp's in the middle, Bebo P, man. Fresh out, man. You know what's going on, man. We live in the building, crazy. We gotta put the ether on tonight, man. Come on, man. We got that red, even though it's November, we got that red October, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy tonight, man.
Not October.
That October,
Right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you rocking with the best. Hip hop is back, man. Jay Kemp, Bebo P, the best in the building. Jay Kemp, what's goody?
What's happening? What's good? Ice Burgundy.
Man, beautiful, man. We got the full house. Everybody coming in here
All day.
Bebo P, what's goody, man? What's going down?
Hey, salute
with
to you, brothers, and salute to the chat and our special guest. And man, feeling better than rather doing better than Jada's book sales right now.
Oh, man.
Just
Bald
saying.
head Jada? I thought you talking about Jada Kiss, not
No.
Jada Smith.
Unworthy Jada.
Okay.
Unworthy. How you feeling, Iceberg?
Man, we goody up in here, man.
Yeah.
He in Elijah Dome that we was talking about.
That Elijah Dome, man. Yeah, the eye top of thigh. Hey, man. Antoine's in here, Day One Club.
Salute to Antoine and
Deuce
Deuce
is in here going
Falco.
crazy. Hold up,
Y'all up in here like this. Countdown in 3, 2, 1.
Mama Bear's in here, man. Canada holding it down, man.
Salute to
Toronto,
T.O. in the
Drake's
building.
favorite fan up in here. You see, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got a dope show tonight, man. First of all, if y'all been under a rock, y'all know, man, Halloween, man, you're going to get a Havoc. You know what I'm saying? A Halloween Havoc from Lloyd. We're going to be talking about that tonight. We're going to be talking about Jeezy taking that exit, man. You know what I'm saying? Off of Def Jam, man, going independent, man. He's smartening up, man, getting that dollars, right? You know what I'm saying? After that divorce. We're going to talk about that Kendrick too, man. But we got to talk about this Halloween Havoc 4. But everybody talking about it. But they don't have to do the crafting. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear, man. Super producer, man. Harlem representing. Let's be clear. Hold on. Harlem representing.
Yep.
Point, shooting guard. Come on, man. You know how hold goes down, man.
Come on.
Y'all done heard his work, man, on everything, man. From Lloyd Banks, Freddie Gibbs. What's it coming, nigga? Butcher, Conway the Machine, Redman, Cormaca. And our guy, come on, the lyrics of the year besides Nas, RJ Payne, Method Man, Dave East, the OG who just saluted us on Twitter today, Ice-T. You know what I'm saying?
I ran out of fingers.
Brother, I'm your daddy. And Bum B, come on, and of course, Paul Wall terminology, man. And of course, the big situation, Paul, the Halloween Havoc 4. Cartune Beatz is in the building. Let's be clear,
brother.
Let's be clear.
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing?
Come on, man.
Hey,
Cartune Beatz in the
great.
building, man. Let's be clear. Crowd to some of your favorite joints, man.
Indeed.
Harlem, come on, man.
All
You got a
stand
jumper
up.
too?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Come
There
on,
you go.
man. Hey,
How you feeling, Cartoon?
I'm good, man.
Man.
How y'all feeling?
Hey, the fans are glad that you're here, man, and so are we.
Come on, man. Everybody should know Cartoon.
Appreciate y'all.
Follow him on all social media, by the way, too, man. Blowing him up, man. Pause. Cartune Beatz on everything, man. We always start off the joint, Cartoon, just by everybody just, you know, of course, sometimes people under a rock, man. Tell the people, man, who you are, man, what you represent, your production style, and what was the first album that you bought on your own, you know what I'm saying? When you fell in love with hip hop and rap, you know what I mean?
Oh man. So first foremost, I'm Cartune Beatz. Actually, I got a lot of different production styles, but the one that's, you know, making the most waves out here right now is the boom bap style, which I've, you know, come into my own and, you know, started to really make a splash right now. But oh man, thinking back to the first album I actually bought, because I grew up in a house where you know, I was when I was younger, I couldn't even listen to rap. I had to sneak everything. So
Okay.
so I didn't actually go buy a rap album until I was in like my teens. That doesn't mean I didn't listen to it, but I didn't buy one myself. But might have been I can't even remember because it was just so much I was listening to that I kind of messed what I actually bought with
Okay.
what I already had was getting
Right.
from other people.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in a church house, so you know, my mom was no, they're not gonna be talking that on my radio.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So, hey,
there
salute
you
the
go.
mama too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Salute.
I
Yeah,
understand
salute
it.
to mama.
I
Yeah.
understand it.
For
Um,
sure, for sure. So, when did you start producing, and when did you, along with that, really start to come into your production style, so to speak?
so actually, I use FL Studio to produce,
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
yeah.
had
Okay.
that
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
had
Salute
that
to FL
since
Studio.
I was probably like 13, 14. I had it on my
Okay.
computer. I was
Yeah.
still in high school at that time. I was still an athlete. I was playing ball. So it was kind of like a program that I had. Like I kind of used it in my spare time, kind of when I was bored. But at that time, I never really looked into like, you know, actually producing and you know, trying to do anything with it. I was just making stuff that I listened to myself. But around like 2012, I decided to, you know, try to take it serious after, you know, making beats. And I let, you know, just some, you know how it is. You got like a brother or friends, you let them hear it. They start to
Yeah.
kind of put that bug in the air, like, yo, these are kind of something. So I was just like, you know what, let me just put them out on like, at the time, it was like SoundCloud and stuff like that. I actually started getting like local artists and things like that reaching out saying it was dope. And I was just like, you know what, I feel like, you know, why not? You know, I don't have anything to lose by, you know, not trying to see what I could do with this. So it was at that point that I started to take it serious. And the first kind of beats I did make was it was boom bap. But
Okay.
around
All right.
around like 2012 is when like, you know, trap started to take over. So a lot of
Okay.
my influences were people like, you know, like Lex Luger when he started his run. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was
Salute to
just
Lex.
Yeah. Yeah.
producing everything.
Lex.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started out making that, but I always just had a good ear. I listened to everything from, you know, being originally born in New York, and then moving down south. I got to listen to a lot of different music. So luckily
Okay.
that helped expand, you know, my ear and my palette for, you know, making, you know, down south trap beats and up north beats as well. So
Oh yeah.
um, that was pretty much how I came into my I guess how you would say my style. But again, I kind of fluctuate. People don't know right now, but y'all will definitely hear some other production from me. You'd be like, oh yo, he did that.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Joints in addition to the boom bap, you did stuff with a cat named Fresh featuring Chinks.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, and
Yo,
it was another. Your first placement, Dricky Graham.
Tricky Graham, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
So,
Let's go.
yeah, so along with that, when you first really started to come into your style or where you are, production style wise, how long did it take for you to get that first placement? And along with that, what was that experience like for Cartune Beatz? Just what was that feeling to get
Honestly,
that first
it was
placement?
pretty crazy because it happened pretty quickly. Like I got
Okay.
on Twitter. At that time, you know, Twitter was like newer, but that was like one of the besides like Instagram, that was like one of the first, you know, apps that they had out where you really could start to interact with like, you know, famous people and things like that. So you know, I was just reaching out to people on Twitter. It was Dricky Graham. He was the first artist, and at that time, he had a top 10, you know, song with snapbacks and tattoos. So I
Yeah, I
sent him
remember
some
that.
beats, and then I got like a couple placements. He said he was writing, and then everything kind of started to take off from there. I just started to kind of piggyback.
Yeah.
You know, following that, I got in touch with a super producer, Drummer Boy. He was working
All
on
Mm.
like
right.
a
Okay.
Yeah,
project
Drummer
man.
after he
boy.
Salute,
rapped.
salute to
Salute.
Oh yeah,
Memphis and Drummer
Yeah.
Boy, man.
Yeah. Shit, the
yeah,
man. You know
all
what I'm saying?
day, all
Yeah.
Yeah,
day.
I did. I ended up getting a song with him
DJ
with
Paul.
DJ Paul.
Yeah.
and
DJ
everything.
Paul is a dog, someone you cannot trust.
But yeah, I got a song with Los. Like I just started to kind of, just like with how music is. Usually, it's like one placement helps lead you, into the next.
Yeah.
Depending on the artists that are listening to the artists, you get the placement with and stuff like that. So,
Well, and this is the thing too, man. Like everybody in the chat, man. Salute to everybody up in here holding it down tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all up in here, man. We got Cartune Beatz in here. If you just came in here, you and RJ Payne, man, y'all have a connection that's crazy. We basically on this platform gave him Lyricist of the Year, of course, besides Nas. What makes you guys just that chemistry just bonding and all that, man? You know what I'm saying? Like what? I mean, obviously we know he's crazy with it, but his murderous style with the beats, the pianos that you use, the bass lines, the drums that snap. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys just have, and then also you actually have a joint you produced with him and Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? What's the chemistry, man, with you guys, man, and how do you keep on just basically making hits?
RJ, he's easy to work with, and I have an idea of like how to like cater to certain like lyricists, and he kind of just gives me the idea and says like I'm looking for like a more aggressive project and stuff like that. I actually got in touch with RJ and Banks around the same time. I'm trying to remember who I actually got in touch with first, but it was around the same time. And I was getting multiple placements because RJ's picky with his beats just like Banks is, but he gravitated like towards my sound, and we kind of been locked in ever since. I speak to him all the time. And yeah, it's good chemistry. Like he gives me like his vision of what like he wants the project to be or be about, and I'm able to just I kind of just chef up, send him, and he just does what he does. He's RJ.
Yeah, come on, man. Salute to RJ, man.
Salute to RJ, man. I mean, and just speaking of that sound, though, and when you was talking about your influences, like, you got some Southern influence, you got the Lex Lugers of the world, you got the Drummer Boys, but we can hear that in the boom bap, which is crazy. It's the drums is different. Yeah. And I think that's what makes Cartune Beatz stand out to somebody like a RJ Payne, because when you are that type of pound for pound, like gorilla fist rapper, you need that drum that's gonna hit the chest. And when you got the headphones on, I'm sure RJ's like, hold on, just give me the drum real quick. You know what I'm saying? I know he's doing, man, but you can really hear that flavor in your production, man. And I can see where a Lloyd or a RJ or even a Redman would just be so attracted to that, man. Just want to give you your flavor, your flowers, man. Just for the seasoning that you putting on the production, man.
Yes, I appreciate that.
We've been waiting on somebody. We've been waiting on somebody that can blend that. I give you and Hit Boy that props, man, because y'all can blend the boom bap with the trap, even with that mustard type of like kick too. It's all in there. It's all in there. You can hear every element of it.
Yeah, I mean, I pride myself on that mostly. Like my drums, I do them a little differently, but it's really just the way how I kind of mix them. But I pride myself mostly on like the type of like melodies and things like that. Even like now, as I start to progress, like those are more difficult to to mimic. Like I'm using like a boom bap drums like the skeleton, but I'm actually taking sounds that are not used in boom bap, and I'm kind of starting to mesh them, and then you'll start to hear like even with like RJ on Jigsaw, like a lot of like those, it wasn't like I sprinkle like a piano in there, but if you listen like to the like the actual melody, you can't even pinpoint what instrument it is, and that's because it's a combination of a lot of different ones. So I like to try to like mix it up and start to come into my own and bring my own sound.
Absolutely, man, and that's one of the many qualities that makes you so unique, not just as a producer in general, but like really one of the top producers that's killing the game in this hip hop space. You mentioned RJ Payne as well as us. Can you tell us and the audience, given your work with RJ Payne, was legendary and is legendary. Why do you believe or feel that you and RJ Payne work so well together? Like, what's the secret to y'all chemistry?
It's really just like doesn't really come with effort. Like it's just communication. You know, we speak about like what we want to do and his vision. And as a producer, like I don't like really overstep. I know that I'm there to provide the canvas for the artist. Like, you know, they have a particular vision and album, and it's my job to say, okay, well, I'm gonna create something that fits, you know, your vision. I'm not like one of those producers that try to force my sound per se onto you, like, oh, do it like this. If you say you want to do a gritty, grimy album, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm not gonna send you like in betweens. I'm gonna send you my best rendition of, you know, gritty and grimy stuff. And, you know, he again, he's another one that's picky with beats, but we just usually always happen to catch like a couple at a time, as to where, you know, sometimes with other producers it's like one or two. So we just have a good working relationship, and communication just makes it easy.
Well, this is the thing, Cartoon. You like me. I grew up in the church too, you know what I'm saying? You know, so salute to my mama and all them, you know what I'm saying? How did you make these grimy beats, man, being in the church and then like, you making the streets going crazy right now? Again, we talking Halloween Havoc for the 72nd hour. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get influenced, man. You gotta watch Mike slash somebody's throat. You gotta
like this is the thing. Like you would think, man, you down in the basement, man, cooking up these beats, man. You know what I'm saying, with a body on the side. Like, how did you get? How do you channel that into that sound, that's
the best part,
that darkness into the beat?
You just said it. It's you know, just experiences. I grew up in the nitty and gritty, the city, you know, in Harlem, where it wasn't the best neighborhood. You know, we seen like a lot of things, you know, as kids and all that other stuff. So, you know, your experiences do that, but also like I'm like a visual producer. Like when I start making beats, I kind of know, you know, where like I'm gonna take it, and I don't force anything. I go by like, you know, mood. Like there's times where I produce based off like whatever mood I'm in, or just an idea that somebody presents. If they say gritty and grimy, you know, I've seen horror movies and things like that. I try to make when I make a beat for a particular genre, or however you want to say it, like whether it be grimy or not, I try to make sure that if you listen to that beat by itself without the lyrics, you would know that that's what that was supposed to be. So that way it makes it easy for the lyricist to come on and just, you know, he's just adding like the actual, you know, the soul to it in the words. So that's the way I approach it.
There you go.
Well, my thing, man, I can see like Hollywood coming at you, man. Like say, hey, you need to score this this movie, man. You know what I'm saying? What's my man, Kill and Peele? They gonna be hitting you up like, hey, man, we need you to score something, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. But like I said, like you do make like sound beds, man, for the. It's literally, man, and on the course of inevitability.
Course of the inevitable.
Course of the inevitable. There you go. It sounds like a movie. It sounds like a movie.
It does.
Another thing, I'm a movie buff, but also for the soundtrack. So it's crazy that you caught that, because if I had to pick like in my one of my favorite producers, like y'all know who Hans Zimmer is?
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
He does a lot of classic scores.
He's like Beethoven after Beethoven, and
right.
I'll watch like good movies, and the music always would catch me sometimes more so than the actual movie.
Yeah.
So it was funny that you mentioned that, but yeah, I like my stuff to be like theatric, to where you really get an idea of where it's trying to go.
And I think that distinguishes the difference between a beat maker and a producer, which is, you know, the latter describes you, because you not only desire for the beat to just not just to get your head on, but to like make you, just to grab you and just make you feel some type of way. I mean, that's what you aim for, and that's what you've accomplished, I should say. So salute to you for that, man. Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
So,
doubt.
Hey, just real quick, man. If
Go
y'all
ahead,
don't
go ahead.
understand, because we talking the cartoon, but y'all ain't heard nothing. Hold on, let me play something real quick. Hold on, man. Just real quick, man. Let me play something real quick.
Make all of my presence, realest subjects you got time for. Here every second's deadly. Plan shit out, but still behind the step. Really detective.
Extra
Life
applause,
is
extra
ups and downs,
applause.
no matter how lovely. Mishaps are waiting, cameras hanging, shooting shit up as risky as vaccinations. Jeopardize morals, be upheld for strangers. Congratulations, play around and get your card.
Hold on, man.
Get my drift, I'm good with numbers, so I skip to this. There's levels to it, I'm a bunch of notches, wrist for wrist. Look at my clips, my style's a G17 with the switch. When it was time to shoot my shot, I hit it with the
Oh, I got one more. Hold on.
Euro, Shannon, Peso,
It's off that,
Start to finish.
Yeah.
Trying to dig around the root
That's
of
that Paul
evil,
Wall
money
terminology
over
going.
everything except happiness in your people. That's a fact.
That
Stay
beat right
safe,
there is
run your
just
business.
bananas.
Amazing what happens when you consistent. Try it out. Go ahead. Start a family.
Come on.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
had to
yeah.
just let y'all get a little bit of the juice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Again, we ain't Cartoon Beats, man. Let's be clear,
Yeah.
man.
Yes.
Of
Yeah,
course,
man.
man, the crown jewel right now, man, in the industry, let's be clear, is the Halloween Havoc 4. When Lloyd came to you, man, like, what was the mindset when y'all went in on this one and like, hey, man, I've done the 3, the 4 I wanted to be what when y'all came together?
Honestly, well, what the relationship me and him got right now is just like all he had to do was mention Halloween Havoc 4, load me up with the spooky vibes, and that was kind of it. That's really like that's where we're at.
Yeah, man, yeah, we got that vibe.
So I already
dang.
knew, like, start sending him like the gritty, the
Mm-hmm.
grimy, and then giving him like soundscapes. And as I've been working with him, I've got to a point where like even with what I send him, I'm just like, I know I can make something gritty and grimy, but what else can I bring out of his writing while I do that? Like, can I do more? So I'm always, challenging myself and, in some cases even him too, as a writer. So definitely a
Yeah.
dope experience.
I'm
you had the-
I'm so glad you said that too, because that's one thing we talk about all the time on Fresh Out, like how the dopest and illest producers bring the animal out, the beast out in the rapper. Because it's been a while. I mean, Banks always been a dope rapper.
Always.
But when we hear him on your production though, it's a different type of Banks that we don't get all the time. But when we get that Banks, that's an elite rhymer. And
Yes.
man,
and no
so
disrespect to
you
anybody on the project, man, but again, like,
no,
it just hits different. Let's be clear.
it hits different, man, and it brings out
Appreciate that.
something different in him, and that's what makes a producer and the MC really shine. And that's what we've been seeing a lot is these single producers and solo rappers making these projects together instead of having like 25 different producers on a project. Man, it works because you get that chemistry.
Right.
And it blends together, man. It's tight. It's in there. B.O.P. I didn't mean to cut you off though, bro. Go ahead.
No. The people needed to hear that, and Cartoon needed to hear that too. So
Thank you.
that was much needed, though. I was just going to ask, have you finally had the opportunity to work directly with Lloyd Banks? Because it's my understanding, in the beginning, it was just more of sending beats via email or on the internet. So have you had the chance to interact with him in the studio? If so, what was that like? And if not, what was the experience like just in general outside of having the opportunity to have that mano-a-mano opportunity to work together?
Nah, with him, honestly, we 20 in a lot. Well, just me, period. We 20 songs in and still haven't been in the studio, But the
Okay.
thing is, like, he's like, I work with other artists too. He's very like visual. He already has everything like kind of planned out how he wants it, whether it's like the albums, the concept, the sound that he's looking for. So like when he is like going through beats, he'll hear for a second and know like, okay, that fits, so there's like, he's never like really sent me like back a beat and was like, could you add this or take this out? It's either he knew right away he was going to use it and it fit, or it didn't. So at some point I definitely would like to, because I mean to give people like an idea of what we could possibly create if we was in the same room while I'm creating. I think that could end up maybe even being better than the stuff that we doing now. But
Oh man.
also, if it's not broken, you know,
Don't fix it. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I said 20 songs in.
What was the standout aspect of Halloween Havoc 4 to you in the process of helping him create that project? What stood out to you, or what was your favorite moment about Halloween Havoc 4?
Well, his process, I mean, he's not lying when he tells you he did the project in like a few days, like recording. He finished right, like he'll text me, yeah, just finished writing to that like 10 minutes after I sent the beat, and that's in some cases 3 verses. And y'all hear how intricate his verses are.
Yeah.
So it's crazy that he's able to put like that much into like these verses and the punchlines and the songs in
Yeah.
such a short amount of time. So for Halloween Havoc, for me the moment was the beat for Take Me Under. Like once he chose that, I already knew what was gonna happen with that. I already knew, and I was just like, yes, he took the beat.
Yeah, you took he took the beat, and it took folks under, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
Well, and this is the thing too, Cartoon. Like Lloyd is Lloyd, you know what I'm saying? But again, a lot of people just see that resurgence in his just passion. They pretty much, you know, understand a piece of that, man, comes from your production, man. Because again, the soundscape that you said, I think somebody said that in the chat too, man, somewhere. They said the soundscape that you do, Deuce, salute to Deuce in the building. Like he's like that soundscape that you're doing, not only for Lloyd, but all the other cats you've been working with, man. You know, you have a crazy catalog. Who is somebody that you want to work with, or that you're currently working with, or you can kind of let us know who you're working with? Just something in the mix, or somebody that you need to reach out to, or you want to reach out to, man. Because again, I see, man, you guys have a sound. You know what I'm saying? You have a sound, of course. I see Hans doing the thing too. You know what I'm saying? You guys have different styles, but they mesh well together. But I see like a lot of cats taking your swag, man, even on the West Coast. I can see Larry June on some of your stuff. Because again, a lot of cats, like you're saying, want the boom bap. But I think Amber said it in the chat that you do like you make boom bap, but you make it modern. You know what I'm saying? Who's some other artists, man, that you're trying to work with, man, or currently or you can talk about?
Oh man, obviously, well, if not obvious, like Nas is one of my hip hop heroes.
Come on, let's go.
I would love to, to get some tracks with him. Like the J. Cole's, just a lot of the other like lyricists, even people like Joyner Lucas. Like, I would love to like, do like what I call like a soundscape for like one of his, like one of his tracks, because obviously he puts out a lot of lyrical and heartfelt tracks and things like that. But yeah, I got a long list. There's a lot of legends. I want to work with people like, I know you're gonna talk about Jeezy. He's somebody I want to work with. But
I can hear Jeezy on your Jones too, man. Paul.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For me, it's always kind of been about more than just trying to make like a ton of money from it, which obviously I hope to do. But I want to work with a lot of like the legends that I grew up listening to. Like the Ludacris and things like that. Like, those are things that like mean something to me just because like they're who I grew up, listening to. And even back, some of the earlier legends than that, the Redmans, the Rakims, like I want to be one of those producers that was able to find my way through the entire timeline of hip hop up to where it's current with me, because I don't think there's anybody that's done that,
Speaking of you and the likes of like a Hit Boy keeping hip hop still grounded in its foundation yet still modern, I've heard Lloyd Banks on an interview call you kind of like the Hit Boy to his style, so to speak. And I definitely understand such a comparison to that chemistry of Lloyd's rap style over your production. Again, similar to Nas over Hit's production, especially since your beats meshes extremely well with Lloyd Banks' rap style.
Right.
Even though Banks invited a few other dope producers to come out and play on the beats / production for Course in the Inevitable trilogy and this recent Halloween Havoc 4, Cartune Beatz, do you foresee yourself solely producing for a Lloyd Banks album? in that one rapper, one producer fashion?
I'd like to. We definitely spoke about it. So could be in the future, but it's definitely something that we've talked about it again in the last 3 years. We got 20 songs. I mean, I did half of Cody 3, half of Cody 2. I did 3 on Cody 1, 3 on Halloween Havoc. So we have. It's not really a question of like if it's just would it make sense for like one of his visions or a project. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that because then I can go through a full soundscape of like intro tracks um to like some of like the filler more intricate, some of a club track, and then a more grimy track, and have it all cohesively go through. So definitely looking forward to doing that. But it definitely could happen. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen.
There you go.
This is the thing too, man. We're gonna get this interview to Nas. If you get a placement, we need 10%. You know what I'm saying? So just so you know, we wanted the 10. We're gonna be like, hey man, remember that? Hey, that's a great placement, man. Remember we said we were gonna get a placement. The other thing too, man, with you being in the industry, working with everybody, man, East Coast, South, West. Where do you see the industry going, man? Because again, the industry is kind of in a turmoil right now. We're seeing cats like Rock Marciano's, R.J. Payne's, Vic Spencer's of the world, Paul Wall and these cats, man. Everybody's going independent. So now they're doing what People P said. I want one producer or 3 producers going in, sending me beats. I'm eating them, we're putting them out, and we touring. You know what I'm saying? Where do you see the industry going? Do you see like labels taking over again, or do you see everybody just going independent and then they'll try to control it on the other side of the game, which is the publishing?
I think it's definitely leaning and pushing towards independent because in this day and age, there's so many, all the tools that a label used to provide and they still kind of provide, they're now available to independent artists. And if you have your own money or you figure out how to use it, it's just like, why sign to a label to do X, Y, and Z when I have the resources to do that myself and I don't have to give them such a high percentage. That's why a lot of people, they're doing little like distro deals here and there, and it's kind of once you have that power, you're able to kind of put the label on their heels where you're just like, listen, if you want to do a deal, period, this is what I'm presenting to you. If you don't want to do that, then you don't really need it. So
you have more bargaining chips.
Right.
Because again, like Lloyd Banks was basically pubbing this project with, hey, this is 100% independent. You know what I'm saying? Let's rack up the numbers. So we was telling everybody, hey man, go stream the album, go really cop the album, and really go get the merch too. Because again, like we want to make sure that cats are eating off this because we want another one. You know what I'm saying? And so we always talk about our people supporting independent music because again, this comes from, like you said, the streets. This comes from Payne growing up, man, and now we put it on tracks, man, and getting this money. So, to me, do you think that scares labels to the point where they're gonna start maybe trying to block certain situations? I gotta put a kufi on real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna block some stuff, man.
It's possible. It's possible, but I think it's happening so rapidly that they're not gonna be able to keep up with. They're not gonna be able to keep up with everything. They'll have their bargaining chip, which is a major advance that they throw at you, and some of the avenues and connections and things like that. But there's so many independent artists that are now able to blow up so quickly because of like social media, and build up these core fan bases that it's kind of hard to for them to have as much leverage as they used to have before. It was like if you wasn't on a label, you couldn't really do anything.
No.
Now it's like you don't have to be attached to a huge label to be a worldwide figure. It's more
and Deuce is saying the same thing. Like the reason why we got Cody 2 and 3 so quickly is because he wasn't on label, so you don't have to wait for somebody to get the budget on. I don't think we would have got the Nas run if he was on a label. You know what I'm saying? Because you would have had to wait for budgets to open up and all this other crap. Right. Again, like I agree with everything you said, and also Devon is asking you in the chat. What is your like some or one of your favorite produced or influenced albums?
I always go back to like Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yes.
There's literally, I think that's, in my opinion, that's one of the hip hop wise, that's like has to be one of the best put together albums, like period, of all time. There's no track, like every track at that time, and it pretty much almost could stand as like a single.
Fact.
So yeah, that's that. Like whenever I get asked that question, I think of that album because there's really no song that you just kind of skip.
And just real quick, Mike Knight. Even though I said it, Mike Knight want to know where you from. You know what I mean?
I'm originally from Harlem. I lived there for like 12 years. Then I moved down south. I lived in Central Florida for a little bit, Kissimmee, Orlando area. I bounced around. I lived in Pennsylvania for a little bit too. I played a little bit of junior college ball there, and then ended up back in New York on Long Island. That's where I'm at now.
My last question, real quick though: who got the best jumper, you or your brother? let's go. Let's put it out there, man. Let's put it on wax real quick.
He would say him, and I would say me, but.
Who won the backyard though? Who won the backyard?
I'm gonna go with myself on that.
We gonna send this to. We gonna send this to him too.
Speaking of that, Iceberg, most folks don't know Cartune, but you're a twin.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So not only did you and your brother both play ball, but you and your brother both make beats. Your brother was it 800 hertz?
800 hertz.
Yeah.
Salute
to 800 hertz.
He's different. Like he's like my competition that I really look at because what he's doing right now is all behind the scenes, but it's special. He's been able to reach like those big industry machine artists that you got to be in the room next to the room to get to, and he's been like sending them beats like people like Roddy Ricch, Sway Lee. So he and you already know like with those level of placements, there's always 100 channels they got to go through before it's clear to get out there. But he's definitely he'll in the next few months, 6 months, he's gonna end up with one of them home run placements, and we'll be able to coordinate and switch up clientele. Like, send me something for Banks. I'll send something for this person, and
Yeah.
So this thing, every artist probably watching is gonna be like, "Hey man, I'm about to DM them. Are y'all signing artists? Or y'all just basically just play? Cause the DM's gonna go crazy. Hey man, I be rapping, man. Me and my cousin.
Oh yeah, it's like that now. But
are you looking for artists or not right now?
Right now, I'm not looking to take on artists, but I'm always listening for like new artists. Like there's a couple of artists that I work with now that are like kind of like up and coming and like have platforms. Like one of them is like Ray Emanuel, for example. He was like a young kid that blew up on like a lot of social media. It was on Good Morning America, and he's like 18 now, but he's like the second coming of like J. Cole. He's insane as a rapper, and to only be like 18 years old. But he's somebody I've been working with for the last 3.5 years. So also in unison with trying to like send to like some of the bigger artists. I'm always looking for other artists that are talented, and I feel like I could build with and maybe potentially turn them into the star that they're looking to be in. So that's always something I'm looking to do.
Awesome. What's on deck for you though, Cartoons, for the rest of 2023? What you got on deck, man? Any projects? You know what I'm saying? I think Iceberg said, if you got something in the hopper, we'd love to be the first to break it. But nah, man. But just curious, man. Like, what's next for you though?
Oh man, all I'm gonna say is the year's not over yet, especially not for me. I've been sending to a lot of people. I've been sent like people like Smoke DZA, Red Cafe, Styles P.
Harlem, another Harlem cat.
Yeah, I'm always if I'm not making beats, I'm networking, putting my name out there, sending out stuff like that. So. I definitely got some more stuff on the way before the year.
Can you talk about the importance of networking? Because earlier in the show, you had mentioned how you got on, from your beat, from the beginnings of producing in the game to really just your first placement and so forth. Can you talk to folks out there, whether they are producers in the chat or whoever's listening afterwards, or maybe they're just doing something else toward their goals, dreams, and ambitions? Can you talk about the importance and summarize all that goes to the just networking as a whole?
Yeah, networking is important, and that is, especially as a producer, that is literally your whole career. So you can't you got to be able to find ways to utilize all the tools that you do have when you're starting out, because everybody starts out as an independent artist. So you got to utilize your Twitter, your Instagram, whatever you have. And then you also, which I've been doing a lot more of the last few years, is you got to get out there in person too, because it's different. You know, you DM like one of these artists, they getting 1,000 DMs a day. It's different if you run into them. You know, you get to meet them face to face or even be around them. So you just, my best advice is give yourself every opportunity that you can. You know, I've gone to shows and things like that in the past where I wasn't really sure if I would get in because of how hectic it was, and I didn't have the relationship with the artist yet, to building up to be able to text the artist like, yo, just send somebody. They get you like a little backstage band and stuff like that. So all of that stuff is important, and you want to meet people in person, exchange emails, phone numbers. So while I have gotten a lot of success from utilizing social media, you don't want that to be your only tool, because, you know, if that goes, essentially you go, you know. So that's my best advice.
Kiss some babies, shake some hands, and all that.
Yep.
Like I said, last question, man. For people that are just getting in, hey man, we got Cartune Beatz in here, man. In the same week that he just dropped the craziest album out right now, man. I'm called out. We call Mixtape. The Halloween Havoc for Lloyd Banks, man. This reasserted, man. Lloyd came out. This is the thing, man. I think your production, man, is that Lazarus Pit, man, with that Raja Ghul. Lloyd just came back. You know what I'm saying? And it's just been going crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, again, for people just coming in, what tracks did you do on the Halloween Havoc 4?
I did No Opinions, You Shouldn't Be Here, and Take Me Under.
Check out those joints. Again, any other thing for 2024, man? Like, what's something that you really want to work on, extend, especially with your brother too? You know what I'm saying? What's something that you really just manifesting working on?
Just a few more like of the major placements, and honestly, I just want to continue to build my resume. And I set goals for myself. I wanted to have more releases this year than last year, and I did. And the year's not over. So for 2024, I just want to be on more albums. You know, just get my production out there more, and you know, just keep going up the ladder. As long as you're going up.
We definitely gonna send this to Busta Rhymes, cause
we need to hear Busta on that cartoon.
I actually sent Busta's manager some stuff. I sent him.
Man. Like I said, man, a lot of cats in the main. I think we talked about this online, man. A lot of the mainstream artists, man, are trying to do what they used to do, and it's like, man, feed the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because again, the radio's not really playing too much stuff, and the industry, like I said, is changing. But man, the fans are always gonna be there, man, for real MCs, especially the OG, legacy artists, man. So again, we appreciate everything you're doing, man. We have to salute you and give you your flowers tonight, man. We don't want to keep you up too late.
Cartune Beatz.
But again, man, much love. Everybody put Cartune Beatz in the chat. Everybody go follow him on social media again. Please stream and go purchase the Lloyd Banks Halloween Havoc 4. Again, man, we appreciate you so much, man. And we got to get you back soon when the next album drops, man. The next project we got to get you back going. You definitely a family over here now.
Definitely appreciate y'all. Thanks for having me, and you know, anytime, man, just hit me.
Hey, man, appreciate you, man. Again, Cartoon.
Salute, man.
Peace. Good night,
the fans
man.
love you too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Peace.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
Hey, man. Cartune Beatz.
Come on, y'all.
Come on, man. Like I said,
he killed some joints on that album too, man.
He really did.
Hey, man, this is the thing, man. It's almost like remember when Fab dropped everything on the Christmas joints. You know what I'm saying? He used to do the There Is No Competition joints. I think Lloyd is basically taking over the Halloween joints with the Havoc series, man. So it's crazy. So again, salute to Cartune Beatz coming through, man, holding it down, man. Just coming and rocking with us, man. Salute to him. But you know, like I said, man, we got to talk about we had a real one in here, and we gonna talk about real quick the Halloween Havoc 4. But I mean, we couldn't do a show without a Halloween show. Without getting in the hot tub. Hey, call the cops on this dude, man. Real talk, man. Like, Diddy over here wilding, son. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let's be clear. If y'all don't remember last Halloween, he dressed up like the Joker, but he was like a sus Joker.
Special mates. Everybody's so serious, but we're about to go to Club Love. Club Love! If you can't dance or you can't pop, you gotta stay at home. You know the Joker don't play that, baby.
I ain't never heard the Joker say, "Baby," like get out of here. Then he almost DV harassed Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator. Tyler, you are my favorite rapper in the world. He looks beautiful.
Then he almost got beat up too.
Yeah, he looked like B.O.P. in the car too.
Stop.
Get out of the car.
Tyler said, "I'm not trying to get out of the car."
Tyler the Creator.
Straight sus, by the way. But long story short, man, so he said Warner Brothers reportedly banned him. First of all, like, what do you have to do for Warner Brothers to send you a cease and desist letter to not be their character, dog?
Dang.
Like, you straight sus, man. Hold on, hold
Right.
on. Let me play the theme music.
I'm not gay no more.
Delivered.
With the
So
T
of
on
course
the
he,
end.
of course he came out with the new joint. You know what I'm saying? This is him this year, coming out as Batman. So now he's trolling them. Okay, I can't be Joker. I'll be Black Man. First of all, it looked like Kanye a little bit. Hold up.
He do though, looking horrible.
Where's your dad, kids? I want to talk to him. Where's your dad?
Tell him to meet me in my pool.
Where's your dad? What is going
Oh,
on?
my
Hey, man,
God.
come on, man. Now, this is the thing, man. Real talk, man. Halloween's supposed to be for the kids. When did Halloween start being for didn't I just say, I didn't even see this, by the way. Why is he with a kid? You trying to send him to flavor camp? We ain't trying to get demonetized. What's your thoughts, man, on Warner Brothers having to tell Diddy to not basically be the joke? Don't be any of our characters.
Because he was doing too much, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. He was doing the most. Like, he was harassing people with the Heath Ledger joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be doing that, man. You on the street. Because who was homie that almost busted his ass? What was it? That was old boy off of Power, right? When he was in the
Oh,
dope
yeah.
talking
They almost beat him up in boy.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gave him two pieces
he
with a
was
biscuit almost.
really about to beat him down because he was out there doing.
Do you think he knew he was Diddy, or he just thought he was somebody out the streets though?
Nah, he knew he was Diddy.
He knew it was Diddy.
Man,
He knew
come
he was
on,
Diddy.
man.
Yep.
He was talking reckless, man. And I don't know what type of drugs that he was on, man, when he was in character. But it's like, yeah, I would have sent him that letter too, man.
Diddy Keaton now, that Michael Keaton. Now.
All right, Diddy Keaton.
You want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts.
Let's get freaky, man. Let's get freaky.
You want to go to the hot tub?
right.
Come on to
Let's
flavor
nuts.
camp.
I mean, let's get nuts. I mean, stop.
And this is the thing, man. First of all, let's be clear. We went from a new Harlem legend in Cartune Beatz to an OG Harlem legend that's getting cease and desist letters at the age of 50 something. Halloween's for the kids.
Bad look.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Matt,
it's
first of
real
all,
bad.
salute to Matt, man. We've been missing you, man. Salute, man. That's our
Right.
brother.
Wagwan, man.
Wagwan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We miss you.
Yeah,
bro.
he
Salute.
laughing.
We about to
You
put
want to
an
bust? I mean, you want to get nuts? Come
Yeah,
on.
we was about to put an APB out on you, cuz. Salute to you, man. You know, we glad you in the building, man. You family, cuz.
Right.
Yeah, let's
Now
get
you back.
nuts.
Right.
Pause.
right.
Again, we not knocking. Salute to all our different lifestyle alternative brothers and sisters, man. We ain't knocking the situation. We knocking the sustenance, man, of Diddy, man. Because
Oh my.
if you sus this, come out. He did it too good. Look at that.
Everybody's so serious, but we're about to go to Club Love.
That's the words too.
Club Love! If you can't dance or you can't pop, you gotta stay at home. You know the Joker don't play that, baby.
Sound like Kawhi Leonard.
Dwight Howard, get your boy.
What it do, baby?
Yeah, right. DH Bussy, Dwight Howard, get your boy.
Oh man, come on. But long story short, man, Diddy, let the kids have Halloween. Just give them candy, pause, or have your assistant get the candy. Let them do their thing, man. Lee is saying, yeah, 2-Bit was ready to get busy, dog. Yeah, 2-Bit, yeah.
Was he ready to get busy
He
or
ready to get busy, dog.
did you mean to say busy or bussy?
Nah, that dude that was about to fight Cat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about
So-
that cat? Okay, that cat. Yeah. I
so-
thought you meant Diddy. My bad.
Hey man, salute to my cousin
Marcos.
Marcos, man. You know what I'm saying? He's saying Diddy on Dream Champs with JD.
Oh, that
when you
was-
want a party.
Yeah.
Man, he was doing too much Marcos, man.
He
I
said,
agree.
man, Fab said, we already party. He said, not like that, though.
Right.
I mean, come on. SY's in the building. Salute, man.
That's why.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying?
Salute.
He came through on the Twitter Space joint.
Sure
if you ain't
did.
heard that, go check it out. He was going heavy in the paint on that, man. Salute to Miss LB, too. That was a
Miss
building.
LB. Yep.
Miss
Gritty.
Lee saying Diddy was doing the most, man, but the moist. I'm gonna say he was doing the
Right.
moist, but most is he ledger Joker. Yeah.
Not according to. I don't know.
Yeah,
Not according to Warner
it's
Brothers.
The
I don't
sus
know.
one. Fab still be partying with it. Yeah, we saw. Yeah, he was going there. First of all, salute to Soulmatic saying Fab dropped his head when Puff rolled up. Cause he knew it was gonna be something sus. I ain't partying with you. Mike Knight said Diddy asked Fab how come he didn't party. We ain't party lately, man. Bebo, man, like what's your final thoughts, man? Just on the Diddy Halloween. Cause again, he did the Joker joint. Now you doing the Black Batman joint. And then talking to a kid in the joint? Like you talking like come on, man. What's your thoughts on this, Bebo?
Don't be surprised if Sus Diddy gets another cease and desist for dressing up as Christopher Nolan's Batman as well. Christian Bale's Batman.
And the Dark Knight,
He
it's my
might
favorite
be-
movie
yeah,
too.
It is, and you know this right here, it just does nothing but taint. It's an attempt to taint the legacy of the movie and the characters as well. So you know, with him like really going way above and beyond with the likeness of
The
of
fishing
characters. Yeah, this is not a good look. So Joker wasn't a good look for Diddy, Sus Diddy, and neither is this Batman situation.
Yeah.
So Devon said Diddy and Madonna pushed back the party age.
Yeah, man. Like I said, like I said, it's doing too much, man. Touch is saying they doing too much, man. Can't expose you
Yes,
to
I'm
the
saying he's
lawsuit.
just doing the most. He out there on the
Yeah.
street
Come on, man.
harassing people, man. You know, like,
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Mike,
yeah.
Mike going hard to pay. He said he popping them pill Cosby. You know what I'm
he
saying?
is. He's
Come
Bill
on,
Cosby.
man. Not that pill with that slam dunk with the pill. You know what I'm saying?
Philly
Hey,
Wood.
what's over there?
Right.
Right.
You ain't party with me, Fab.
Yeah, he's up on that
Gosh.
Russell Pilson. Get out of here.
salute to Russell for beating the Chiefs though too. By the way, man, salute to him. White
And
Flying
Waffle
give you
House
some
too?
cookie, Doc. Yeah, White Flying give
He,
you some
he
cookie.
ain't beating the Cheeks, but he was able.
I'm not beating the Cheeks.
He was
But
able
hey
to
man,
beat the Chiefs.
real talk. We talked to Cartune Beatz. First of all, we the only platform, man. Come on, that had Cartune Beatz on, man. You can talk about the Halloween Havoc 4, but we got the cats who made it on it. So, what you guys' thoughts, man, just on the resurgence of Lloyd, real quick, and everybody in the chat too. You know what I'm saying? Marco's saying that people going hard in the Payne that. You know what I'm saying? But what you guys in the chat, man? Pill Bixby.
Yeah, right. Pill Bixby.
Come on, that's Pill Bixby. What's up, Mike? You got me messing up. Hey, man. You grew up on it, Q?
Man,
Go get your sister.
that Phil Collins was good.
Never
Yeah,
that you
Phil
grew up
Collins,
on it.
One more time.
That Philly Ocean.
Philly Ocean.
Stop.
I told that girl my name's Phil Bixby. She still hit me.
So much Philip Banks. Let's go.
Come on. Man,
MJG.
anybody about a Carisha too, man, trying to get the little bull, man. Get out here. What you guys' thoughts, man, on just Lloyd's resurgence, connecting with younger cats, man, like the Hans, like Cartune Beatz, man, and just dropping a lot of albums on his own, doing it in his own little, you know, like I said, Cartoon said, hey man, I've been sending, we 20 songs deep. I just be sending beats, he knocks them out, we good. We ain't it ain't broke, don't fix it. What's you guys' thoughts on his resurgence without 50 cents? Because again, most cats that are under somebody don't come back strong like this with the bars and didn't have a really great solo career in their later years, 40s, 50s. What's you guys' thoughts on Lloyd Banks, but also just the Halloween Havoc 4 and just the series in general, if you haven't got to peep it all the way through? Again, it just came out yesterday.
Well, I mean, this is the beauty of Banks coming out when he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, he became an artist at, like, the perfect time. So even when things started to slow down for him, the game has started to evolve, started to become more independent.
Right.
You
It's
got
different.
way more producers than what we had back then. So not only can Lloyd really have his that Pilly D.
Hudson coming
Williams.
in, man, with that Pilly D. Williams.
Pilly D. Williams.
What, drinking that Colt 69?
Yeah,
You need to
Colt
stop.
45 works all the time, and then drop the Pilly in the joint.
And drop the Pilly
First of all,
joint.
it's not DV month anymore, so we can talk about stuff.
Yeah,
So salute to North Carolina, man, Hudson up in here, man. That's our brother, man. Salute.
That threw me all the way off.
Salute.
Yeah, man.
But nah, man. I mean, but you know, Lloyd is now able to have his pick of the litter when it comes to dope producers, because there's so many dope producers. And when you find some hungry cats like Cartune Beatz, man, who's just feeding you, I bet Cartune Beatz sent him a pack of probably 300, 400 beats that he can just sift through. You didn't get that back in the day, man. I mean,
That's a high clip. You know what I'm saying?
You was forced to rock on. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that 50 was picking. You know what I'm saying? So really, this new era of hip hop is catered to a cat like Banks, man, and the way Banks the way he bars out, man. He really is he's in his element now, and you know, to me, timing is everything, man. Timing, because he became a well-known rapper. So you got a well-known rapper working with hungry producers. It's a win on both sides, man.
He got the work ethic going too. Like he wants to be successful, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to tip your hat to Lloyd. Bebo, what you think about just Lloyd Banks' resurgence? Almost you compare that Billy Blank. He ain't 1 and 2. Don't look in your
he made some bread off at Tybo though.
Come on,
he did.
For years. But again, like I said, you can almost say Lloyd Banks is having a baby.
And all y'all's mamas doing Tybo.
You Tybo
Everybody got Tybo tape in the crib.
Man, come on, man. But again, like I said, Lloyd Banks' resurgence is almost kind of like shadowing a Nas situation. You know what I'm saying? Doing his own thing, going out doing the music when he wants to. We see that with Vic Spencer. We see that with Rock, Larry Jones. Bebo P, what's your thoughts on Lloyd Banks' new lane, you know what I'm saying, and also this just Halloween Havoc 4, just on the swag and just on the series, continuing that series, just like RJ Payne.
Yeah, Pilliam Shatner. Go ahead, people.
That PGLang beard, Doc.
Oh man.
No, but ever since Lloyd Banks reinvigorated himself in the rap game with his Course of the Inevitable trilogy albums, it seems as if he's been constantly improving upon himself without getting out of the pocket of what's been sonically working for him over the last few years. And I definitely believe that Halloween Havoc 4 harnesses really similar vibes from that trilogy, in that there's no skips on this newly released project. Lloyd's
No shot
coming,
skips.
man, none. He's coming with the same level of energy that's, you know, high level quality and grittiness that we all love to hear. However, with the return of the bulk of COTI 3's producers with the same gritty life experiences and a few metaphors rather have been returned here and there from the Punchline King, contrast to where he wasn't really doing the punchlines on the aforementioned trilogy. I mean, he said things like, my daughter's bride is Sam Sosa on Familiar Scars. He said, good with all colors, all they know is shoot, pass, and steal like the Ball brothers on that Clubbing and Chaos. So he didn't really just bring it back in a groundswell, but he threw sprinkles here and there of, hey, look, I'm ushering this, these punchlines back in to the formula that's already been working. So Halloween Havoc 4 is indeed one of the best albums to drop, I think, in 2023, as well as Blue Hefner's best album that's on par with his last 3 at the same time. And by the way, Vital snapped on there too. Being the only rap feature.
Another Harlem cat.
Yeah. Well, and this is the thing, man. Do you think the Cody series is almost more like mainstream, and this is more like
no.
Or you think this is one of his best projects that he's released in this part of his career as far as solo is concerned?
I think COTI worked so well that he brought that formula onto Halloween Havoc, and he's constantly improving. Like I said, with like things like the punchlines, slightly different producers here and there and so forth. So I think he brought that same formula over, and you're hearing again that same grittiness, the quality of grittiness, the same thing that's been working over the last few years for Lloyd Banks. And real quick too, I noticed before you go in, J Camp, on Consequences, something caught my ear. Lloyd Banks said, told you before I won't be stopping, no broken records allowed, so I'll beat you every quarter, now hoping I made you proud. So far he's been dropping roughly an estimated every quarter or so, every few months or so, from his last, at least, Course of the Inevitable 3. So we just hope that same trajectory continues every few months or so.
Well, and it's the thing too, man. Like Mike Knight saying, man. Again, we forget about the people in the background, man. Salute to the engineers.
The engineers who
Yes.
make it sound beautiful.
Salute to them, man. Again,
his
this
engineer-
project sounds good. It's not like when you hear Mixtape, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna hear some stuff that was made in a back room or something, like in the closet.
Oh yeah,
This
Jason
is
Bombay
high
3000.
quality. You know what I'm saying?
Jason Bombay, baby.
Yeah,
He engineered
And
that,
so again,
that
salute to
project.
Mike Knight on that, man. The engineer did a crazy job on the Halloween Havoc 4, man. It's
Jason
real
Bombay
talk.
3000.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What's the last thoughts on Banks, man? Do you see more artists doing what Banks is doing, man? Getting away from the mainstream monster, dropping albums when you want to, going straight digital, and then also doing your merch and your vinyl.
Yeah, man, especially for artists who was really relevant, like early 2000s, late 80s, even all the way up to the mid 2000s, man, where they can really get back in the booth, man, and work with some of these young, inspiring producers and just bring that animal out. Because you're not going to get that from a Timbo no more. I mean, you're going to pay $3 million for a Timbo beat, and it's not going to give you what you need to really earn them stripes back. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what cats like Banks is doing, man. I mean, we've seen Nas did it. Sean Price was doing it. RIP. He's one of the first two that was really getting with underground producers.
Right.
I mean, to me, it's the way to go. I want to see Method Man do that as well, man. Because it's I think that, I mean, because as much as he's been bodying all those type of beats, Bebo P.
He has. He really has.
He's been destroyed. He was wasn't he on the no, he wasn't on the Jigsaw. He's rapped on the Cartoon Beats though.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I think it was the Bring the Pain joint.
Yeah, the Bring the Pain
with RJ. Yep.
And Method bodied that.
Bodied it.
Hey, real quick though. Salute to Amber in the house, man. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she's saying something dope though. It's New York sound back though. I'm gonna do it in my Diddy Batman voice. Is it back though?
It's.
Go ahead, J Camp. You got that.
It's definitely coming back. It's not peak New York, but that sound is slowly but surely. It's coming back, and we have some elite producers to thank for that.
And just to follow, go ahead. Iceberg.
No, go ahead, Bebo.
I was going to say, to follow up with that, I think that's what the industry's scared of. That's why they're trying to throw a groundswell of just trash artists out here, because they recognize the momentum of your Cartune Beatz, your Lloyd Banks, your fill in the blanks, Rock Marciano's, Nas's, and fill in the blanks, because they don't want the return of the essence. And I'll land my plane there, Iceberg. You got it.
Mike Knight saying Nas and Griselda.
Nas and Griselda,
and we said that exact thing on this show before.
Marco saying Griselda upstate. And 38 Special, let's be clear. And we forgot to even ask Cartoon about Shay Noir. He produced one for Shay Noir.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? But again, Marcos is right. That's my cousin. You know, saying the upstate dudes, you know what I'm saying? Buffalo kids and Nas, man. Come on, let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? So
they brought it back,
New York
man.
sounds, and I agree with both Amber and Deuce. What that dude saying? It didn't go away. I think I think the high clip, what J Camp saying, the high clip of it went away for a little bit, but the underground, I think it's like I forgot what somebody said the other day.
Different.
It's not underground. They almost overground. The Rock Marcianos of the world, the Larry Junes. I'm not saying Larry June, but just that the Alchemist bring that sound back. Premier doing his thing. The sounds in there, man. And
we're not at the point like the '90s where every album came out was pretty much fire. You know what I'm saying? You was guaranteed flame.
Let's be clear, man. Jarv in here, Rap Round Table, man. Give me stop the show when Jarv come in, man. He's a celebrity in the space, man. Salute to Jarv in the building, man. Hold it down. If you're not watching Rap Round Table, off yourself and then come right back to life and then tune into the show. You know what I'm saying? Kill yourself and then come back and then watch Rap Round Table.
Nah,
salute, man. The Lazarus Pit.
Amber Knight said right, because you know what comes with that consciousness. Yes. Yep.
That's a bar. That's a bar right there, Amber. She going in.
Damn.
She went in on the YouTube chat. Now she going in on the live chat.
Yep. And there was a bar that Lloyd Banks said about being the product or an extension of the golden era, something like that. So he said that on somewhere on this album. So I think it ties into what we were just talking about.
Well, and Jarv saying it started with Griselda.
Yeah. Griselda really.
Did.
Yeah,
it did.
You gotta give them their salute and flowers, man.
That's why I will always give Westside Gun his flowers, man. For
absolutely.
All that.
And isn't it crazy though, man, that you gotta say Griselda. If you're saying Griselda, you gotta basically say that started with a Westside. It started with Westside. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know how we got to talk about Tyrone Hill the other day. Man bad. But again, we were talking about how Conway and Benny were supposed to be the standouts, and Westside's dropped just as many great albums and projects and songs just as them. You know what I'm saying? We thought Westside gonna be more of a RZA joint.
You try to compare Tyrone Hill to Conway, but that was the ultimate.
We too early to join, man. We too early to join to go off the rails. Jarv saying the momentum is that fact. You know what I'm saying? I agree too. But Max also saying Sean P. Salute to Sean.
Oh yeah.
Sean P. Rock Marciano deserves the credit for keeping it alive before Griselda took the time and ran with it.
They did.
When they was working with Ninth Wonder and
the Boot Camp Click.
What's that production team? Justice League. When they was working with Justice
League. which is basic. Which Justly is doing
Conway's next project.
Doing the Conway next project too. You know what I'm saying? So again, salute around that, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said,
She deuce.
Armani Caesar doesn't even
Armani
shine.
Caesar
You're
too.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
Sacco. You're right.
Lil Tor, what's goody, man? What's going on? Everybody saying
She's
salute
saying-
the jar,
Recording.
man. Salute the
Yeah,
jar,
she's
man.
saying what's
Everybody
up to
put
Jar.
salute jar in the joint, man. And
All
again,
day.
man, he's a celebrity in the space. Let's be clear.
You already know.
Again,
Cop that Halloween Havoc 4.
you got to. You know what I'm saying? Let's be
You gotta
clear,
beat
man.
that.
You got to do it, man. The question is later on, man. We're gonna talk about maybe this weekend or Monday. Will Benny deliver though too? We talked about that too, man. We said who's gonna have a better album, Benny or Mustard Rhymes? You know, Musty Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna? This is the thing. If Musty Rhymes drops a dud this time, man, we gotta pull him into the congregation, doc. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pull him in the pool pit and dip him in there. You know what I'm saying? Because again, he had that one Dynamite one.
He'll
It's
have
lit.
another Chris. He'll have another Chris Brown feature.
He had that Coley Ray joint that was ultra butt cheeks.
that bring him back.
Which is supposed
You
to
know
be the
what I'm
first single to Blockbuster.
Fact. Which is
Ugh.
yeah, and that beach ball joint.
Go ahead and poop on it. Yeah.
Come on, man. That beach ball was trash. Gritty coming in with the $5 holla, man. He's a
Gritty.
show sponsor, man. Come on, man.
Ready?
He's saying,
let me do
what-
it with the flex. My bad.
Come on.
My
Oh, yeah.
bad.
Oh,
Gotta do
yeah.
it
Salute
with
to
the
Gritty,
flex.
man. Every time
Yeah.
Gritty come in, we flex, man.
You already
what I'm
know.
saying? Gritty
Appreciate
saying, what up,
you.
fellas? I appreciate the invite to talk on the spaces the other night. Keep pushing the envelope in the spaces. Need more of those spaces. It's dope. Yeah, we're going to do
more
those
than
once a
welcome.
week, man, just so you guys can talk, man, and get it in, man.
Yep.
Again, like I said, Mike
more than
Knight
welcome,
saying
and you're more than-
Benny the Butcher dropped their own classic with Hit Boy, though, Burden of Proof.
Ooh, that burden of proof was
Yeah,
tough.
It was.
tough.
Ooh,
It
that
was
was
tough.
tough. Ooh, man.
But again, like I said, man,
Messy Berg, Leah. Messy
Right.
Berg.
Right. It must be rhymes. Right.
Musty Rhymes. Straight cheeks. Straight butt cheeks. And this is the thing. If he does, man, this thing. And this thing, Cartune Beatz said he
We
sent
ain't
him
never
some
been
beats.
bust on Bebo.
No, we're gonna get him on. We gonna get
Nah.
what's dude? What's dude he be with all the time, man? Split Star. We gonna get
Split
Split Star
Star.
on, man. We gonna talk Split, man. Split this thing. Split had a banger. That little party.
Oh, he
record
did?
he
Yeah,
had.
that's
That
a
little
dope
banger
joint.
Let's be clear.
Little adult contemporary joint.
Yeah, it
that was
a little
dope,
man. But
Anyway,
anyway,
he said Amber speaking facts tonight. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Amber
yeah,
going
salute
in.
Amber, man, going in.
Amber's
man.
going
Salute,
in.
man. Hey, but this is the thing, man. Speaking of OGs, man, and all that, we gotta talk about Bebo P's favorite rapper, man. Every lyric, man, makes him cry. We talking about Young Jeezy. My fault, Jeezy.
It's just another holiday.
This is the thing. Jeezy, man, first was
Whose
signed to
favorite
Bad
was you
Boy.
saying? Iceberg. Whose favorite? After?
Oh, Bebo P's favorite MC and
Definitely.
lyricist. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely Bebo P's favorite lyrics.
Favorite lyricist,
and
man.
y'all heard who sung a couple bars just now. Okay.
Hey man.
Hey, man, cause we heard it from you.
I ain't mad at
Just
Jeezy.
saying. We heard you
Just a
singing that in the
hook.
background before. we
I ain't
went up.
mad. I ain't
But the whole thing, man, is yeah, salute. Hey, man, like, again, if you guys didn't check out the Twitter space, man, that we did on Monday Monday night, yeah, it was Monday night. So
night?
yeah,
Monday, yeah, it was
go
Monday.
check out that the little Twitter space that we did, man. We just had a good conversation, man. Good talk, man. We're gonna do those once
Yeah.
a week, man. Just kind of keep moving. Yeah, Jeezy and that Justice League dudes. He's coming right back. He's coming out with a double album, but he's also get out of here. He's out of here on the Def Jam joint. Exit the Def Jam with not LL Cool J to Exit 13. Butt Cheeks too, that album. But
no.
yeah, let me lick my lips 13 times. Get your ass out of here.
Iceberg over sound like Musty Rhymes. That should be your MC name.
But again, like I said, Musty Rhymes, been thugging. Jim Duggan. But
Stop.
Jeezy's based. This is his last album on this no more albums of Def Jam. He's coming out with a double album that's gonna be independent. He said, get that wife out of here. Hey, prenup. We want prenup. We want prenup. Yeah. Got that
dude is
prenup
silly,
on
man.
Jenny Mai. Get your ass out of here.
man.
Kanisiwa.
Stop.
Get out of here. He said, I'm dropping a book. Oh, hold up. I'm dropping a book. and I'm dropping a double album. Because you're not going to get any of this money.
You would never Chun-Li her. You would never Chun-Li her, bro.
This dude was in
With the
BMF.
spin kick jammer.
I was in BMF. You think I'm going to let you dog me out? Like I'm Bobby Brown? You want to dog me out? Come on, man.
No. Messy Bird is going in.
So, long story short, man, what do you think about him leaving Jeopardy? And we just talked about this with Cartune Beatz. Leaving to go independent. He's got his merch. He's got his name. He's good to go. He can still drop records. My question is, what do you think about a 29, because we know it's streaming, 29 double album? And hold on, let me play it for y'all real quick. He's trying to go Nas with the little kitty picture. Let me play this real quick. Fair use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, he didn't try to give us
Shit ain't for the weak. Grab a scuba gear, cause this shit get deep. Yeah, can't swim, nigga, you're bound to drown. You lucky even at the table, nigga.
That beat is crazy, though.
It is.
Niggas ain't got shit to show for
Fair
it.
use.
You ain't got it, nigga, go ask your hoe for it. Can't look me in the eye, niggas spin the key. Just be honest with yourself, you still envy me. Cry me a river.
Hey,
just to
man.
tell me-
That's a
ain't mad at that one.
Hey man, can you be 50 years old still thugging on the lyrics? I guess that's the answer, cause that's slamming. What's your thoughts, man, on Jeezy leaving Def Jam, going independent, dropping the 29, dropping a double album, I think this Friday, and told Jenny Mai, get out of here. I'm getting all the bread. JK, what you think in the chat? What y'all thinking, man?
You know, it's one of them get out the deal albums. You know, probably what, like 2 albums in one. Bebo P, you got 30.
Well, no.
joints.
He's out the deal. This album is straight him. Both of these albums are independent, supposedly. This is all him. So he's out the deal.
'Cause I thought
He didn't re-sign, basically. He just took the music and was like, I'm independent.
I thought this
he's
was
done.
the last album on the deal. Okay. I mean, either way, man, I mean, salute to Jeezy, man, for getting out. You know, I know that's something he's talked about.
Hey, man, he got out of Def Jam and the divorce.
Starting brand new, Bebo P. But I mean, I know that's something that he's talked about though for a minute. Is getting out of that situation, not his marriage, but getting out of that deal situation. So for him to be able to spin up his own thing, man, and get back to, you know what I'm saying, that snowman talk. You know, I think that's what I want to hear. So hopefully, man, it's gonna be good. I mean, I like what I've heard, the little snippet, the little clip. So, you know, so far so good. But we'll see though. Because, you know, sometimes we'll get that snippet and it might be cheeks. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's got a lot of joints on here too. That's the thing. Yeah. It's a lot of joints, man. I don't know if I really want to hear 30 joints of Jeezy.
Well, and this is the thing. Salute to Soulmatic, man.
I don't need that
game.
much.
He's saying it's all good. The Illmatic cover was based off a Child Is Born cover from 1974 to a jazz album, probably that his dad owned. Thank you, Soulmatic, for dropping some jewels, man. You always dropping the jewels.
Biggie's Ready to Die. Ready to Die album.
Yeah.
His first album was a kid on there. Had a kid on there.
Ted said 2 hours of nursery rhymes.
Yeah, man. Like
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Stop it.
I'ma hit your mama right in her knee. People, what you thinking about Jeezy? Is it gonna be nursery rhyme? Is it gonna be straight?
30 is too many, Bebo P. 30
is it gonna be baby, or is it gonna be that hitter though? You know what I'm saying?
It's probably gonna have some bangers, but 30 is too many. Go ahead, Bebo P.
Now I just think when Jeezy drops his I Might Forgive But I Don't Forget double album, I think he just really needs to capture that same energy, if not similar to what J Camp was alluding to. He needs to capture that same Thug Motivation series energy, you know, that helped to launch pad his career.
Well, Bebo, can you do that at 50 though? Can you do that at 50, Bebo?
Apparently so. Yeah, I mean, we don't ask that question when it comes to the locks though, you know, or folks of that ilk. So I think it's fair to say that Jeezy is more than capable of doing so at 46 or however. I think he's 46. But I mean, you know, come to think of it, with the snippet that Iceberg just played a couple minutes ago or so, along with that Snowfall mixtape, if y'all remember that he had with DJ Drama, I mean, he could have he's gonna have some bangers on there, to
I
say the
have some
least.
bangers.
Now
Yes,
I will agree with J Camp in terms of a whole like a double album with a style that's very unique, such as Jeezy's. I
That's
don't
too
know
much.
about that one,
It's
but
too much, man.
it could be too much. But you guys let us know. I mean, what do you guys think?
That rarely works, Bebo P. 30 tracks
Yeah.
for a lot of artists. That rarely.
It's too much, especially for somebody that ain't got the bars like that, man. Salute the Deuce, man.
Yeah,
Talk to him,
nowadays
Bebo.
where people's attention span is limited.
Maybe.
Like I said, yeah.
Well, and
Chris
Chris
Mike
Mike is
said
saying, yeah, he'll need that thug energy in divorce court.
Y'all are wild out here. Y'all are
Yeah,
wild.
man. Say they going to
Let me play this. Let me play this for Jeezy and Jenny Ma.
That's the end. Here. Yeah.
Yeah, man. He gonna definitely. But I think it's dope, man. He just dropped the book, man. He opened up about his life or whatever. I thought it was dope. He opened up. He's got a little double album. He just left Def Jam. So we salute Jeezy, man. You know. What I'm saying?
Yeah.
OG status, man. Real one, man. You know, you can't out the hustle, man.
Right.
Because again,
That
man, he
Madden
ain't no
said
sucker, bro.
Jeezy ain't locked though.
He ain't locks,
Yeah.
but I mean, he still got a little something in the chamber, is all.
And I think, man, anytime you go through a breakup, man, male or female, you know the music's gonna be
You got a
fire.
little gas in the tank.
Yeah, you
yeah.
got gas, dog. 93, dog. You know what I'm
Little
saying? Straight
petrol.
93. But salute to Jeezy,
Motion
though,
lotion.
man.
Salute to Jeezy.
But speaking of no gas in the tank,
Too much ethanol.
too much corn. Hey, man. Speaking of no gas in the tank, we gotta talk about Mid Kenny. I'm turning the music off, man. I ain't even playing no music for Ken. So Kenny, man, don't want to drop no music, man. You know what I'm saying? And salute to Ken, you know what I'm saying? But he don't want to drop no music. So he, you know what he's gonna drop? Since he's not dropping mid music, he's gonna drop a mid phone. This is a phone, by the way. Fair use. It's for educational purposes only, for hip hop fans. Basically, he's dropping a minimalist phone. It's going to be on Verizon or AT&T. It's from PGLang. You know what I'm saying? His company, his brand. They're linking up with Light. I think they're from Australia. But basically, the phone is $300. It might be end up $500. But basically, all you can do is call and text, and that's it. Because some people don't want an iPhone. They don't want all them apps and all that, which you don't have to download the app, by the way. Here's also another little joint. Of course, they're trying to aim this towards black people, by the way. So, of course, Bebo P's little brothers up in here.
The Light Phone 2.
Fair use. We advertising for you, so why would you give us a copyright strike?
It's a choice. How will you choose to spend your life today?
I can hear
We
3
call-
stacks on that though.
Going light.
She was the prototype.
You see,
Right.
time and
Right.
Want to
attention
be my
are the two
wife.
most important things we often take
So
for
long
granted.
story short, man, they coming out with this mid phone. It's $300. All you can do is call and text on it.
For the humans, they said.
For the humans, man. No apps, man. $300, no apps. Miss Mom Bear said no, sir. She was the prototype.
Yo. No.
Made me that bird out again. Man saying call and text alone. No, sir. Not the mid stepper though. K dot. J Camp Bebo P in the chat. Would you pay $300 to $500 for a candy bar brick phone that you know you can just call and text? Do you want that, or you cool with your iPhone or your Android or Samsung?
Nah, I
whatever you got?
mean, it's not for me. I mean, I'll cop that for my granny though. Cause that's all she needs, just to pick it up and be like,
What was that phone for OP? The jitterbug?
Yeah,
Yeah, that jitterbug. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, with the big buttons on it. So
Yeah.
your mama, when your grandma falling, bull.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, K-Dot's joints like that Obama phone. That, you know what I'm saying? with them crackhead stuff was good.
How many minutes you got on it? Oh, you ain't got no minutes on this thing.
All right, you call a crackhead in the trap house. I'll be home in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
That wire phone, man. They got when they went up the highway to get all them phones and come back with the bull.
Facts,
Come
facts.
on, man.
So I mean, it's not for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a nerd with mine, so this
Nancy
ain't for me.
saying
But
F the
you know
phone,
what?
man.
It might be for somebody though, but it
Nancy
ain't for
saying
me.
F the
But I mean, there's no way. I mean, to me, $59.99 maybe.
Maybe.
Come on.
$49.90, $300. Nah, bro. It needs to be a 99 something.
Yeah, so Maddie saying a $300 burner phone?
Yeah, nah.
Where they do that at? Come on,
Nah.
man.
And you probably can't even buy a charger for that right now. You probably,
I probably got that first chart with them little teeth on the
that,
front.
that old
them candy
that
bars.
Blackberry.
Yeah, they ain't even USB-C, it's a USB-A.
Got that Blackberry, that Crackberry charger.
Crackberry.
What that is.
Oh man.
Bebo, what you thinking, man? Touch is saying you can't guilt me into buying a phone that does nothing.
Imagine the dude that works at AT&T or Verizon trying to sell that. When
But
somebody,
this thing, somebody gonna buy it, just be different. You know what I'm saying? Even though you can do that same shit on your damn phone. Hold up,
sir,
Mike
we
Knight
can-
said that.
we can throw a
Auntie
case. We
Diaries
can throw a
phone,
case
man.
in for you. We can throw
Not
a
the
case.
Auntie
and,
Diaries.
We can throw a case and a car charger in there for you for free. You sign up for a
Again,
new plan
if you want a minimal phone, just like J. Kim said, get the Obama phone. But BOP, man, are you getting the K dot phone, man, with just buttons in the text message?
Heck no, bro. Hecky no. K Dot and PGLang essentially
it needs to be
created
99 something, 0.99.
right. K Dot and PGLang essentially created a simplistic cell phone that works for tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists, the out of whack, far out ones, or the weight pushers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh!
I can't see
Ralphie and Mike Bless need that phone.
Stop. They do need that phone.
Shout out to Country Wayne, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, salute. We're not knocking the hustle. Salute to Kendrick, man, making mid music, and they come out with a mid phone. This is right up his marketing alley. He was marketing, was it Airbnb at first? Because he ain't been dropping no music. He's been doing advertisement. So I think PGLang had an advertisement for, correct me if I'm wrong, Pyre. What was he promoting first, man? I forgot. They had a commercial for something. But long story short, we've been seeing Kendrick going for the bag.
No color on the screen, no connection to the internet, which means no access to the addiction to the addicting social media. This works well for, I mean, if you're one of those cats that likes to live day to day off the grid, so to speak, then maybe this would be a great option. Kind of reminds me of something you'd have for modern day Wire.
Yeah, the Dope Boy. Yeah, it's like a new Boost phone. You know what I'm saying? Look at look at Bebo P's little brother about to pick it up.
Stop. Stop.
Let me call my mother. Yeah, that mug looks extra, man, like an iPhone 1.
Them players is gonna have it.
Yeah. Hey, I got a girlfriend. I got a wife on the side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My wife got the iPhone, but Shorty Doo-Wop got the Kendrick Lamar joint.
I got my
call me.
Hey, call me back. I'm in the garage. Call my K-Dot. Call my K-Dot phone. You know what I'm saying? You called the other one.
Cut the orange nuts off.
Don't kill me, young blood. And don't take my Kendrick phone.
Young bleed.
Don't take my Kendrick phone. They got all my numbers in it. My wife don't even know about it. It's basically Boost Mobile. Remember when they had Ludacris in the game promoting Boost Mobile and on that Kanye beat?
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, that's all this is.
That's how you know we were struggling because they had us, marketing prepaid phones.
That's one of those cheating in the next room.
Cheating in the next room.
Right.
Talking softly on my K-Dot phone. No, come on, man. With them shoes on right here too. By the way.
That playback gonna be the worst.
Hey girl, call my K dot.
Don't call me on my main.
K-Dot.
Right, not with the groove.
Call me on my K dot.
Call me on my K-Dot.
Hey, how'd you and your girl broke up? Man, she found my K dot. Oh, she found your K dot? Yeah, man, I'm screwed, my nigga. Oh man, I'm screwed. Yeah, man. Can you get ringtones on it? No, you can't get no ringtones on it. This is the thing. It would have been almost cool if you
Can't
just
get
came out with
that
a brick
Soldier Boy
phone.
on there.
Yeah.
Can't get that Soldier Boy joint on there.
So again, like I said, we're not knocking the hustle, man. Salute to K-Dot for taking money from people who already don't have no bread and can't afford their rent.
I almost salute that.
I ain't salute that envy.
Right.
Yeah,
I get the fart sound.
this might be just as bad as DJ Envy. This might be just as bad. Like, again, like this is the thing. It would be dope. This is how it could have been dope. If you would have said, hey, look, man, I'm from the hood. I'm from Compton. There's people who don't have access to decent phones. We're going to make a phone that's still cool, that's still trend setting, but we're going to do a Starberry situation. We're going to make it $29.99, you know what I'm saying? For everybody to have it, you know what I'm saying? This is one of them phones like a Starberry joint, you know what I'm saying?
Come with a Happy Meal.
Come with a happy joint, you know what I'm saying? And then also have it in some dope colors to make it seem cool even though it's a whack-ass phone.
Come on, man.
And that's the thing, it don't have any colors in it.
Right, so it's like, it's first of all, it's a monochrome, there's no color on the screen. It's a black and white screen.
Gritty's the worst. Hove, K-Dot, and OJ, the only ones with that phone.
It's done.
And DH Bussy, Dwight Howard might have that phone.
Oh, you know, no.
Dwight gonna have one of the phone. Hey, call my K-Dot, you know what I'm saying?
No.
If you're tucking it in between the buns, go ahead and call it.
That Sheeman already called him out on that. Got him recorded.
Come on, man.
So.
Cause this is literally for like Trey Songz,
Right.
R. Kelly in the pen,
Right.
Beijing, Tory Lanez.
And
People
Dwight
like
Howard.
that, man. But again, it would have been dope, man, if they would have had it kind of cool, man. Yeah, hit me on my K-Dot. It's kind of nasty. Hey, man, yeah, come on, man.
The next room.
Hey, man, call my K-Dot, man. This thing, it might as well be just one of these joints, man. You might as well.
On my K.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Right,
call my K-Dot.
right,
You
yeah,
remember
yeah.
the phones back in
One
the
of
day where
these
you put it on
joints.
your ear, you put it on
Yeah.
your ear and then hand it to your mouth.
Girl.
What'd you say? What'd you say, girl?
What you say, girl? Right.
Oh, yeah, okay. What'd you say? Okay.
Right.
Get your ass out of here, man. That shit is saying Soulja Boy did the first game console and he did the phone. So come on, man.
That's true.
Come on, man. Dwight is the only bussy warrior in the NBA.
Sad but true, Chris. Sad but true.
But long story short, man, we've been in here, man, for the 130 piece, man. Cartune Beatz, man, blessing us tonight.
Salute to Cartune Beatz.
Got the hottest record out right now, man.
Salute to Lloyd Banks.
To the Lloyd, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get you on the
Halloween
platform
Havoc.
too, Lloyd. Let's be clear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
J. Kent, Bebo P, best dudes in the biz. Hey, man, salute to everybody rocking over according to hip hop, rap round table. Those are
Yes.
people, man. Tony,
Yes.
Ease. Again, let's be clear, man. Like, this space is blowing up, man. There's room for everybody, man. So, you know, we got mad love for everybody, man. We the new kids on the block, man. So we just salute everybody for coming through. We salute everybody just showing love to us, man. Because, again, we just some kids, man, that love hip-hop, man, and love sharing it with y'all. And, again, we do it for y'all. So thank you guys for coming over here. Rock with us, man, every Wednesday, man. The love for hip-hop is real. Salute to DJ Scandals, man, always on the down as well. We got some apparel coming through this Friday, man. Go check it out, man. We going to be rocking it, man. We grew up on it, so we going to be rocking it. We got a Ghost collection, man, with some vector art. So nobody can say anything about nothing.
Hit the sound effect, Iceberg, for that vector art of the goats.
So again, man, we got some merch, man. We're gonna give a percentage out to something, man. Some women and children shelter. We're gonna find a good spot to give it to, something that helps the community out. But we're gonna give 10, 20% off on those merch joints. The rest of it goes to us. So, J Camp, Bebo P, take us home, man. Another great show, man. Again, y'all killed it. Best dudes in the biz.
Absolutely, man. Now, appreciate you, brothers, man. Salute to Cartune Beatz for blessing us, man, and salute to Lloyd for that Havoc 4, man, which was a problemo. It was dope. You know, unfortunately, we had to call out Sus Diddy for his shenanigans because he's the only grown man to get a cease and desist for doing too much. You know,
on Halloween.
So, like, who does that besides Sus? I'm talking about we about to go to the party. Stop it. Stop. But nah, man, ain't nobody trying to cop it. That phone.
Hey, touch that dot line bling. Call me on my dot line bling.
No.
And girl, you can't get anything.
No. Stop. Man, I'm gonna have to cut out
with that Obama light.
Man.
Girl, I was just playing Tootsie Roll. What you want, girl?
Yeah.
Cotton
I'm
candy.
gonna cut all that stinking out. I'm gonna cut all that stinking out when I post it, man, to the Spotify joint, man. Salute to you too, Mama Bear. You're a phenomenal person yourself, man. We appreciate you. As always. Mike Knight, appreciate you too, bro. BOP.
Take us
I'm
home,
gonna let you take us home, man.
Shout out and salute to Cartune Beatz, as well as Lloyd Banks for that Halloween Havoc for the 72nd hour. We definitely appreciate you, Cartoon, for stepping through on FRSHOUT's platform to rock with us, man, tonight, to rock with not only us on the screen, but those out there in the chat, man. You know, we know how you have love for hip hop as we do, and we appreciate you for that. So definitely come back again. And salute to you, brothers, as always. Iceberg, the host with the doing the most messy wise.
Yeah, doing the most. Yeah, we like that. Yeah, we like that.
J Camp, man, your commentary as well. And salute to y'all as well, because there is no FRSHOUT without y'all. Wow, not that Puss and Clues.
Right, not that Puss and Clues, though.
No, but like Iceberg was saying in so many words, hey, shout out to According to Hip Hop, Rap Roundtable, Ease, and all the other hip hop commentary platforms that's doing this. You know, we are the new kids on the block. Salute to SY. We appreciate you. This ain't a great show without y'all. And with that said, rock with us next time. 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. We love y'all so much, and please be safe and God bless.
And hit that like and
Salute to
subscribe,
SY, man.
before you leave. Before you leave today.
Hit the like and subscribe, man. Salute to SY saying salute fellas for a great show, man. J. Cole
Salute to
body
you
and
too, bro.
features, man. Salute to J. Cole, man.
K-Dot
selling them phones.
Selling on Walmart.
Hit me on my K-Dot.
Girl, you know I just got out the got my shoes just shine. What you need, girl?
Yeah,
My
they be
tennis
going
shoes
down to Shaheen's and Habib's to get that.
Hey, come on, man. You know I just got my dashiki press. What you want, girl?
Give me one of them K-Dots and a
bean pie
and a Lucy. I know they got some Lucy down there. Store too.
All right, I'll take a Virginia Slim. All right.
Okay, man. Give me one of them Virginia Slim before President Biden go ahead and lock them all down.
Right.
Oh, stop.
If you don't mind, give me one of them beers.
Hey, give me a coat for it. Give me that.
I need a Cobra. Give me a King Cobra out of there.
Hand me a skull.
That Pilly D. Williams. Who said Pilly D. Williams?
Give me a slip.
That Pilly D. Williams. Let me get Pilly D. Williams, one of them K-Dot phones, and let me get a Slim Jim.
Snap it to the Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Salute to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Again, we'll be here Wednesday, man. We might give you, we're going to definitely do a Twitter Space, man, Monday. Check it out, definitely, man. But again, keep on supporting all the real music that's coming out, man. Lloyd, Cartoons, Vic Spencer, man, everybody, man. Paul Walker, everybody coming out with dope stuff. Again, man, we be here Wednesday. Definitely check out the spaces on Monday, man. Definitely where you guys can talk, man, and just kind of give you a piece on what's going on during the week. J. Camp, Bebo P, Iceberg Slim. See y'all, man. Peace.
Hit me on my K-Dot.
No.
It's like,
Dangerous Podcast. We gon' be in the building with good. The world is going bar for bar with this.
They Kent was going down, man. Let's get it.
Good. What's good?
Hundo up in this piece.
Hundo.
We ain't out.
Please wipe your feet. You rockin' with FRSHOUT. Yeah. FRSHOUT is here, ain't no tiptoeing. The competition running like they Jesse Owens. Please believe, Dookie, this is our moment. We hard in the paint, boy, Kavon Looney. I told Iceberg, please hand the koofy. I'm not a newbie. You will never catch my feet in the bad boy jacuzzi. Stop it. That's that such ish. We live beat, we want the real smoke. And be careful, it's kinda cutthroat. The chat going ham, they just might make you get out like no one in the blue notes. Stop it.